Hello, we're back at Quarantine Kitchen Meals for round 2. Now last week we made a meat forward dish. This week we're going to be making a vegetarian dish. We're making barley stuffed peppers. We have all of our ingredients here and we're doubling the recipe so you will have plenty of the mixture to have for a different meal. So I have our pot warming up to medium heat. I'll run down our ingredients list. So we have 2 cans of beans, 1 Great Northern and 1 kidney, just for some flavor, different flavor. A whole onion here, about 4 carrot sticks and 4 celery sticks diced up here. Our favorite Italian herb mix, which we're gonna load a boatload on, of course. 3 to 4 cloves of garlic. 4 cups of vegetable stock, homemade vegetable stock by the way. 2 cups of barley. We have some red wine vinegar, salt, pepper, and then we have 6 red peppers that we're gonna stuff everything into. So we're gonna start off with browning our onions. We're gonna add a couple tablespoons of olive oil, enough to cover the bottom. Stir that up. Now we'll add the onions. Get it all out of there. Now when we're browning onions, we have to be patient. Our tendency is to, constantly stir, but that's not actually cooking. That's just moving onions. So we're gonna cook these until they're brown every which way. So about 3, 4, 5 minutes. So our onion's ready. We're gonna add this beautifully cut carrot and celery, which was cut by my wife. We're gonna add the garlic. Mix that up a bit. We're gonna add our Italian herb mix and be generous, just like last time. Want that big bold flavors. And we're going off our script, but we're gonna add some red pepper flakes because we like that heat. All right, mix that up so it's all blended together, and we're gonna cook this until our celery is sweating. So we're gonna cook it for 3 minutes. So our celery carrot mixture has all been mixed up. We're gonna add 4 tablespoons of red wine vinegar. So that's 1, 2, don't get it confused with the teaspoon. It's the big T. 3 and 4. We're gonna add our barley. Now, you could also add tomato, but in these times, we didn't have it, so we didn't want to run to the store, so don't risk it, folks. You're gonna mix it up until everything's absorbed. Then, you're gonna add your 4 cups of stock. Didn't do a good job there. Mix it up a bit, add your salt and pepper. Thank you. And that. And your pepper. Got everything mixed up. So now we want to bring this to a boil, and then we're going to reduce to a simmer. So this should take us about 15 minutes. So I'm just going to raise it up just to get it to a boil. Now during this 15 minutes, we're going to prep our peppers, and when we come back, we'll show you that. But also, most importantly, you get to play with your puppy. He's asleep. So while the barley mixture is absorbing all of the vegetable stock, we've prepped our red peppers. So we cut the tops off and chopped them up into some snacks for tomorrow. There were 2 containers full, but I already ate the other one. What we did with the peppers is we de-pitted them as well, get all the seeds and innard stuff out. And I lost my camera woman because okay, all of the liquid has now been absorbed into our filling. We've tasted it to make sure the salt content's good and there's enough flavor. It's good. Now we're going to fold in our beans. Make sure it's all in there. Folding, so everything's combined. And then the next step is we're gonna fill our peppers out on our baking dish. We've sprayed the bottom of the pan and then put them on there. And then we're just going to fill them. Now, if you're like me and you like food, you're definitely going to overstuff them. So, we're gonna just top it off, make sure it's level, and then keep going until you've completed it. So, we've got some aluminum foil. We're going to cover up our filled peppers. Make sure it's sealed off. Now we're going to place it into our oven at 375 degrees. We're gonna put it on the middle rack. And then we're gonna cook for 45 minutes. Now you're probably asking, what the heck am I gonna do with this extra filling? Well, you can eat it by itself. It's high in protein, or maybe you could try with in a hash, or if you're really adventurous, put it in some bolognese. So our stuffed peppers have just come out of the oven, and let's see how they look. Ba-ba-ba-ba! Yum! Look at that steam. Just now that they're there, we're just gonna put them on a plate, and you can eat them with a fork and knife. If you want, put some feta on there for that ooey gooiness, or put some tomatoes. We're making a tomato sauce, give it some acidity in there since we have some left over. But enjoy. Want to dance?